just really find it funny how 10 seconds ago, baby girl was just in her room living her absolute best life. Like, she was young, vibrant, full of life, and now she just can't keep her eyes open. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing my 12-year-old's mini twist. This is a style that she loves because she's a bit of a tomboy, so she doesn't like too many extravagant styles. And it also lasts at least a week, so I don't have to bother her for an entire week, which she loves. So I'm just going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to get a nice, full, yet defined mini twist style. And also, if you're new here, which you probably are, I need you to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content that I create. Go watch my last 2 videos, and if you enjoy the content, go ahead and subscribe. Make yourself comfortable. Come back next week to see me because I'm gonna be delivering fire content non-stop. So like something while you're here, subscribe to me, and hit the notification bell. But I'm gonna get right into it, okay? So we're starting on freshly washed hair. That's one of my, you would think that would go without saying, but that is one of the things that I always have to tell people about natural hair. Make sure you start on freshly washed hair. Don't try to take no shortcuts because you're going to end up looking crazy. But start out on fresh hair, freshly washed hair. I washed it, conditioned it, and then I detangled it and put it into a bunch of big twists. I put some of my Kelly Logan conditioning hair cream on her hair before I put it into the twist. That way it can get a little jump start on the moisture. And I'm also not adding very much. This is a style where you don't want to over moisturize or put too much products on your hair because your twists will not have any fluff to them if your hair soaks up moisture really well. So make sure you don't add too much product. That's mistake number 1 that you could make. Do not make sure that you do not add too much products. So as you can see, I'm just kind of adding it when I need to. I just put a little bit on my finger and wipe it on our hair if it needs a little bit more moisture. You don't want the hair to be completely drenched. I find that I get a lot of frizzies and it just doesn't come out as smooth and polished as I like if I start on like completely wet hair. But I also don't like to do it on dry hair because I don't get as much like bounce to it if I do it on dry hair. I don't know if I'm making stuff up, but this is just my experience in my daughter's head. So also, I don't like to work on stretched hair for this style. I don't blow dry it first. I see a lot of people do that, but I don't do it because when I blow dry her hair first, her hair has more length than volume. And I think this is a style where volume just really makes the style pop. When you have like super juicy and moisturized twists, I just think that is so pretty. If you want, you can blow dry yours out first, but your results will look a little bit thinner or a lot thinner. But if you want those drawn up, springy, full twists where you don't have that scalpy look, just stretch your hair naturally with like a twist or leave it in braids for a little while and just let it air dry a little bit. All alone, all alone. also, I don't do anything fancy when it comes to how I twist it. There's no secret method or technique to it. It's literally just one strand over the other. And when you get to the end, you want to twist all the way to the end, like all the way to the end. And then you want to take your finger and obviously like just roll it around with that product. Work that product through the end so the ends look nice and defined and curly and moisturized and not dry. So the only thing that I do towards the end as far as product is I put a little bit of a holding agent all over the hair so that the hair can kind of, so it helps the hair to last longer. It helps the style to last longer. Some people use mousse. I'm using my new Kelly Logan. I'm using my new Kelly Logan curl and twist jelly. It's going to be on the website very, very soon. I've been enjoying it. I've been using it on myself as well as my two daughters just to make sure that it's a good product before I put it out. But I'm using that. I just rub some in my hand just a little bit and then wipe it all over her hair. And it helps the style to last a little bit longer. It doesn't get frizzy as soon as it would. And then I also just put some on her edges. I never worry about getting her edges into the twist because I always lay their baby hairs down. So I just leave those edges out. I don't try to get them smooth or anything as I twist. And then I smooth them down with the gel at the end and style it however she wants. Typically, she wears it down the first day and the second day. And then once it kind of starts to get a little bit older looking, she'll put them in a ponytail. And then it'll go to two ponytails and then it'll go to two buns. It's a million things you can do with this style. As far as trying to refresh the twist when you wake up, that first day, that day after, you're really not going to have to do anything to it. But as they get a little older, you might want to just add a little bit of oil to give it some shine. Maybe spray it with like a little bit of leave-in conditioner, like just a tiny drop, just to wake up the hair and make it look moisturized and nice and soft. But other than that, that's it. It's a very simple style, and my daughter loves it.
9 would be memes.
Mommy, is it possible that I could eat this for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh.
People are gonna be so jealous. This girl brought White Castle the other day.
I'm gonna be limping at recess.
DC brought a frozen deep dish pizza.
If I eat this though, if I eat the full thing, I'm gonna be limping at recess.
I never used it. Okay. My body, right? If I have to use the bathroom at school, as long as I wait it out for a while, I won't have to go. Just because of my sheer determination not to go in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like I don't like using public restrooms.
Yeah. Like, it'll literally pass until I go home just because I don't want to go in there. And that's so strange.
Everything is fine to me but the floors.
Especially
Kids, nasty fungus.
And people like